Welcome again, everybody. Episode 2 of Watch With Us. Sorry about last episode, the recordings went kind of crappy. I will be getting a mixer, and that won't be happening again with another guest, hopefully. We're doing episode 2 of Avatar today. If you haven't already started it, you should have started at the second one there. Um, Episode 2 is a cliffhanger to be continued. It doesn't happen often. Yeah, it does. We're doing uh, a little bit of corrections from last time. Before I get started, sorry. I called, I think I called like four characters Sokka in the last episode, or the pilot episode. If you haven't seen that, this is technically episode 2 of Watch With Us, I guess. And M. Night Shyamalan. Shyamalan. That's the fucking director I was looking for last time too. Can't believe I couldn't remember that. I think that's all the things I screwed up. But yeah, Aang is just getting back to the village here. He is getting pointed at by Sokka. Yeah, Sokka. Um, yeah, it was a booby trap. Yeah. I think I called Katara Ahsoka last time too. Yeah. There's so many kids and old people in this damn village, and I don't know why he's calling him a traitor. Can you be a traitor when you're not part of the community? I don't know. Um, yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. If you can't get that, if you're not picking that up, I'm really enjoying this. I don't have much to talk to. I'm just gonna babble here for another 20 minutes, basically. I really like this show, like I said last time. So if you enjoy me talking over this crap, uh, keep on listening. Um, Again, with the ums, I apologize. Uh, Sokka's never right, old lady. Sokka is never right. There's 2 points, I think, at this series. He might be right about something, but the rest of the time, he is not. Um, yeah, these are the two I was mentioning last time with the greatest love story. I don't even know if I mentioned last time the voted the greatest love story in an animated cartoon. I might just be making that up. I don't know, but it's these two, Aang and Katara. Katara doesn't really sound like a female name now that I'm thinking about it. Katara. I don't know, but yeah, these two grow up to be um, a great couple. You're just waiting the whole series for them to get together. But the last seconds of the series, they finally let you go. They think you think right up to the very end, you're like, you sons of bitches, you're not gonna do it, you're not gonna do it, and then finally you see it. Again, try to avoid the creep factor of a grown man talking about a love story between prepubescent teens. But again, by the time the series ends, I think they're a little more of acceptable age for me to be talking about this. I just learned recently. I just heard recently somebody told me that they were this was voted or somebody decided this is one of the best love stories for a kids show. Um, might be making that up, but it's believable when I hear it. Again, Soka, I believe is the brother's name is, and he's trying to defend this village with toddlers. The smartest move they should be doing is going nomadic. Leave this village. If you even think a ship of firebenders is gonna show up to screw stuff around, how are you gonna defend yourselves? Never gonna be able to do it. And speak the devil, they're showing up, and Aang's gonna have to go and save them. Get away from the water. You should have a system set up to when we get attacked, we all go like, what is he doing? Like the old people should be like, no, Ahsoka, no, you're not just going to defend this village with a bunch of toddlers and yourself against an actual battleship full of soldiers. We are gonna go for a walk. We're gonna go for a hike for a few days and not deal with this. Scarface. Zuko? Zuko. I want to say Zuko. Yeah, I might have called him Soka last time too. We'll hear his name here in a second when he introduces himself to this village. Yeah, one man watching. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Move the village back. So you can't get. A ship can't just cruise right up to the freaking walls of the city. They're so surprised. Like, why did no scouts, no nothing? Again, may be thinking too much about a kid's cartoon. Oh, his tower fell. Like, really? So the village is located right on the ice. Yeah, right on the ice. This thing is located right on the ice, and they haven't worried about a ship doing this before. Silly villagers. Silly Soka. Again, don't think that I don't like the show just because I bitch and moan about it all the time. It's what I do. The introduction to our main characters to Zuko. He is not going to be liked by these this brother and sister team here. Um, Again, Aang tries to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but I think Zuko is one of the few that takes him a while to turn around. But he spends the first couple seasons chasing our little trio here and just causing all kinds of trouble for them. So when he does eventually come around, he has to prove himself. Yeah, way to go. Good defense. One man. The toddlers aren't even doing anything. Where's all this training? Are they gonna come out of nowhere here and pelt them with snowballs? I think I've seen the series twice, maybe three times. But it has been a while since I've seen it. Um, oh yeah, he's still looking for a 100-year-old master of all bending. They don't take advantage of fire from their fingertips near enough. He's doing not bad. He is outclassed, very outclassed, but I'm surprised why the like that boat hasn't emptied of soldiers. There's three of them. I guess they don't need more than the three. Yeah, hence the ass kicking Soka just took. Not bad though. That's the boomerang, the axe boomerang I talked about last time. Oh, and there's the half seal, half penguins. Like I said, childish humor, but it's good. I like it. He did not like that though. He's getting the hell out. Walk like penguins, look like seals? That's weird. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Let's see how Aang handles the first experience with fire soldiers. Yeah, it's good. Like this is the beginning of a great rivalry they'll have for 3 seasons. It's you got to do like foot movement and hand movements to get this fire bending going. I think. Yeah. Always the hero, Aang. Oh, that was quick. doing the whole let's fight on the moon Superman move away from the civilians. They don't just ignore the fact that he said until I come back. He has he obviously has no intention of staying in this ship for too long. 100 Years War, you'd think there'd be a little more animosity to the Fire Nation during 100 years of warring. Like, everybody in that village would have countless relatives that had been killed by Fire Nations. Yeah, if you haven't seen the show, I paused enough that you could catch a little bit of it. Uh, Sokka's prepared everything to go save again. Go save your boyfriend. The first little inkling that they should be together. Oh, Grandma has hope now. That's why she's doing the whole reversal here. I was just gonna say, what the hell? I guess they are teenagers. Maybe Aang is a little older than I'm giving him credit for. For some reason, I don't think he's a 13. He doesn't seem like a 13-year-old. But I guess if he is, they're technically teenagers. There we go. Yeah, see, like, I like that joke. That's a good joke for adults. And I guess he doesn't have a dad. Like I said last time, the daddy issues going through this whole crew here are major. Sokka and Katara, the first time they meet their father after he's gone off the war, they have a whole episode of them bitching and moaning, and his dad apologizing, and them coming to terms with him leaving them. There's a whole season devoted to Zuko and his dad, the big bad Fire Nation Emperor. This gets a little much. His airbending seems to be very, very overpowered compared to the rest of the bending. I guess he's good at it, but and he's the only one left who can airbend. So nobody really has practice fighting against somebody who can airbend. Soka is he has a great time with Oppa here. Or Appa, sorry. I like Momo, I think his name is. He comes later. He's like a little flying monkey. But yip yip. You will be hearing yip yip for a while in this series. That's every time to get him up in the air, get Appa up in the air. You need to say yip yip. And as much as I complained about the whole evolutionary problems with animals like Appa, that is pretty cool. It's like a luck dragon from what's that? Fuck, Never-ending story. The luck dragon, but not as fast and not as stupid looking. That luck dragon always to me looked like an old dirty sock flying through there. But I like Appa. Appa's cool. And that wasn't bad either, eh? Like sometimes he's just so awesome and overpowered, and he can take out a whole ship of these firebender guys. And then other times maybe if he actually, if he actually fought Uncle there, awesome Uncle Firebender, he probably would have a hard time. There's some big thing where the uncle, ooh, first solo encounter, Zuko and Aang. Like at this point, I don't really feel tense because it feels like Aang is just toying with him. He just doesn't want to kill him at this point. He can block all the fire. He can kick him around. He can do little bally airball riding. Yeah, at this point, I don't feel he's in any danger. But maybe that's just because I know he survives. Yeah, like, see? He's smacking him around. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Maybe he's always kind of smacking around people. These guys might be the bottom of the barrel of the firebenders. Except, obviously, for Zuko, he's a badass. I love the scar. I was gonna say earlier, there's a great point where they flash back to him getting that scar, and it's great. I can't remember how he pisses off his dad, but his dad challenges him to a fight, and to save face, he accepts, and his dad just kicks the crap out of him, gives him that scar, and banishes him, I believe. Gives him basically says you will. Oh, he lost there. He definitely did lost. Oh, here we go. Every episode, maybe not every episode, but whenever Yang gets into trouble, his eyes glow and he starts kicking ass. Okay, I don't think he remembers doing this. I think this is out of his control. Eventually, he starts getting afraid of it because he's, pacifist. He doesn't want to kill anybody. He doesn't want to fight anybody. He used water bending there. Yeah. Yeah, I believe Katara there starts teaching him the water bending there very quickly. The air and the water combination. Again, he seems to be able to handle himself with just the air bending. They're they're a nice little team. I guess yeah, you need to. There's certain rules to firebending that I am not remembering. I guess you gotta have your feet. Yeah, froze his brother. Froze her brother. There you go. Ice bending. I guess they do call it magic. He's the uncle here is on a long mission trying to teach his nephew here, morals that aren't him being a giant douchebag. That's what I was going to say. The uncle is a war hero, I believe. He took one of the first cities in the Earth Nation for the Fire Nation, and immediately afterwards regretted what he did. I think he's like a dragon rider or something like that. One of the last dragon riders. All that stuff will be introduced later in later seasons as you find out his backstory. Oh yeah, and I guess the guys with spears don't bend. Not everybody in the Fire Nation is a firebender. There's some just normal soldiers. I guess he does remember the Avatar state. Oh yeah, he still doesn't want to be the Avatar. Just wants to be a normal boy. But eventually he starts. They light a Katara and Sokka here light a fire under his ass, and he gets training. I think they're explaining it here. Oh, there's an order they gotta go in. Excuse me. His North Pole starts kind of piss me off. Kind of like the Southern tribe, water tribe. They basically lose at a certain point all their waterbenders, so they're just basically an military army soldiers. There's very few southern waterbenders, a bunch of northern waterbenders. Uh, yeah. Um, Aang does have experience, 100 years old in this world, but thanks for joining me again. It's That's episode two. I think I'm gonna keep going here. But if you're following along at all, I guess this is end of official, the official end of episode two. Episode one, the movie we did with Dave's. Again, sorry about the quality of that. I don't know if I did that up at the top, but please keep tuning in. And that's episode two, season one, Avatar. Watch with us. This You've been listening to me watch with us, and thank you very much. Um, yeah, I'm gonna continue here with the Avatar. So see you next time. You guys have a good one.